Okay, so my name's Avita Salazar. I'm currently a freshman, and for my second semester, I decided to take English 120. During this course, I learned a lot about myself as a writer, and I learned a lot of various different techniques that will help me in my future careers and in my future classes. One of the major things I learned is how to manage my time more. In this course, we had a lot of different assignments that all connected, and most of them they were due around the same time, so I learned a lot about finishing an assignment and then going on and doing the next one and making sure they all connected. I also learned a lot about my writing process, and my writing process has changed significantly. Before this course, I never really thought about who's reading my paper or whatever I was writing, or who is affected by my writing. And that was one of the major things we learned, was to analyze our stakeholders and our audience. And I didn't think it would make such a difference, but once I kind of thought it through and realized who's going to be affected by what I'm writing about, it actually did change my writing process and did change how I thought about it and how I should write this paper, rather than just writing it like without thinking about those things. I also learned a lot about genres, modes, and mediums, because we wrote in a lot of different genres, and we would change genres. We would write about the same thing, but then change our medium or change our genre or our mode. So that was very interesting, because I've never really done that. I've only really written in a research paper perspective. I've never, like, we wrote a research proposal, we turned our research proposal into a different medium, so I changed it into a PSA announcement, kind of like a flyer. So that was really cool to learn about, but you basically just transferred the same exact information into your research proposal into your other medium. So that was very cool as well. So I kind of learned how to think about things in different perspectives and transfer my information differently in a more creative way. And I think that will really help me too in future careers, or just like future classes when you want to get more creative, or if you are assigned to create a flyer, create like anything that's different from a research paper. I also um, we did do a lot of different writing prompts, and I feel like all those different writing prompts, because we wrote a manifesto, we wrote a research proposal, an annotated bibliography, we did a lot of group work, we also did presentations, and I feel like all of those are like all of those things helped me in those areas, and I will keep doing that throughout college, and it's a good time to start now. So those were all very helpful as well. I also learned to challenge my critical thinking a lot in this class, because we did a lot of group work. And I usually don't do group work in my English classes, or in my past English classes. I'm usually very kept to myself and just write about what I want to write about, or what I think is right. But it was very helpful sitting down with my peers and talking about my ideas, and giving me feedback and saying like what they like about it or what they think I should change. And it was nice hearing what they like wanted to do with the assignment, because everyone thinks very differently, and it was very nice to hear everyone's perspectives and kind of give my interpretation of it and my feedback back to them. So I thought that was very helpful, because I definitely used some of their advice, and as well as the conferences with our instructor, I used a lot of her advice as well. They were very helpful. And yeah, I learned a lot about myself as a writer in this class, and about other people as writers, and overall this class has benefited me a lot. And yeah, it will definitely help me in my future career and in my future college career. Thank you.